Hello everybody, Jason here, and this video is going to be a little bit different. Today I want to talk to you about an opportunity with my consulting company called EsteSolutions. So I was fortunate to start working with MuleSoft very early. In Canada here, I worked with a multinational company, it actually was called Intuit, who used the MuleSoft platform. And they were one of the early adopters of it. Maybe it was because of their location in San Francisco, where MuleSoft was founded and their headquarters are located. But anyways, as a Canadian working a lot with the US office, I was able to interact with MuleSoft, I think it was about 5 years ago, which was much further ahead than a lot of other companies in Canada. So when MuleSoft exploded, which it's doing right now, I was one of the rare people who had any type of length of experience using the MuleSoft platform located in Canada. And that put me at a unique position that was highly demanded for other companies that started to bring on MuleSoft but didn't have any resources to implement it. And that's kind of continued in the last few years remaining. So now what I see in the local market in Canada is that now we have a lot of MuleSoft developers, but they're usually only been around for a few years because they had to kind of learn as the companies adopted MuleSoft. And still to this day, I get approached multiple times a week for opportunities being a senior MuleSoft developer or architect. And I can't work any more hours in a day, so what I'm trying to do now is pass that opportunity on to you. So what I have done is I applied for a work permit to bring in someone from outside Canada to come work here in Canada. And this is called, other countries call it sponsorship, call it work visa. But what it is I've been granted successfully an 18-month work permit for a foreign national. And so what I'm looking to do is pass on some of those to accept some of those opportunities that come to me looking for a senior developer or architect onto someone outside the country who can come move here and work either alongside me or at a client's location that is offering a position in their office. So I'll have a link below to the page that has the job description. This is a unique and great opportunity for many types of different people. Just to let you know that it is very actually difficult to bring in someone from another country into Canada. I had to do a lot of steps like prove that I couldn't find a senior developer locally. I had to promise that that person would pass on knowledge to Canadian residences. So in that case, I have it laid out in the job description. The person is going to have to do a public speaking. So at a MuleSoft meetup engagement, we'll have to do a talk to try to bring up the level that we're lacking in the knowledge in the local market here. Also, there was fees and timelines. So I understand why a lot of companies aren't doing this, but I thought it's a great opportunity. I have the capabilities and patience to wait for someone to come over. And then for the person, it's a great experience to live in a different country, potentially earn a lot more money depending on where you're coming from. As well as if you have a family or want to start a family, Canada is a great place to raise children. So that's all I have for now. Any further details will be in the link I have below. If you're interested, please apply. It's going to be a pretty seamless process for the candidate. So I'm going to try to narrow down the resumes, do a few interviews, and then the person then has to apply. So they'll have to get a police report, and then once they gather up all the information, they submit it to a website that I'll have, and then it's within 2 weeks to get approved. So it's going to move pretty quick. And also, I actually have an apartment that I rent out that the person can come and live in, whether it's potentially temporary, because if we get another client needs you at a remote location, you would have to go there. And if it's not within traveling distances, we can find you a place earlier. But for landing and getting settling, I have an empty rental apartment that'll be great for a transition. So please, if you're interested, or if you know someone's interested, please pass it along. And hopefully good luck, and maybe I'll see you in Canada. Oh, and another thing I want to mention is a lot of people, when I've brought up this topic, ask about, well, what are my options of staying in Canada? If you're working in Canada for over a year, you can apply for your permanent residence. And with over a year experience, you get enough points that you're pretty much guaranteed. So if you're wanting to stay in Canada permanently, just within 12 months, apply for this and you'll pretty much get it, no problem. So you can stay and be a part of our great Canadian nation. So please apply if you're interested, pass it on, and good luck, and hopefully I'll be speaking to you soon. All right, have a great day. Take care.